All right, hello. It's lesson 5. Okay, I didn't know what that was up in the corner. All right, so lesson 5, unit 1, multiplying polynomials. Okay, your parents will remember this as FOIL. Okay, so if they don't say FOIL anymore, double distribution. I'm not worried about exercise 1. That's just the such that we've been working on. So a double distribution. So exercise 2, where it says to distribute, property twice. So I call it double distribution. Or see what I'm saying right here, foiling. That's what your parents would know it as. You saw probably the box method, I think, is what we would call it if we're trying to multiply two polynomials together. So the regular distribution property, if you had a monomial, you just send it through. Okay, so this is probably, I think, what you've seen in the past, the box method here. So you have your 3x plus 2 here and your 2x plus 5 at the top. It doesn't matter which one goes on the top, which one goes on the side. So that way you are multiplying everything together once. So you have your 3x times 2x, which is 6x squared. 3x times 5 is 15x. 2 times 2x is 4x. And 2 times 5 is 10. So that means that our solution, what will happen, I call this the peanut, okay, right there. Those will usually combine. So we have a 6x squared plus 19x plus 10. Exercise 3, very similar, except you have a binomial with a trinomial. So I like to put the trinomial on top. Now you have to be very careful when you have negatives. You have to keep those negatives. If you saw the last one, and what I'm going to do over here with the 3, I don't need the positive sign. I know it's positive. Okay? So now it's just a little longer. So you have your 4x times 2x squared gives you 8x cubed. Don't lose that negative. 4 times 5, 20. X times x squared. Another subtraction, and there's your 12x. Now the 3 is going to be multiplied, so we have a 6x squared minus 15x minus 3. And again, what will happen, see, here's your peanut, right? And there's your another peanut. Okay, they combine together. So I'm going to probably run out of space. I'll go down below. Oh, good, you can still see it. So we have an 8x cubed minus 14x squared minus 27x minus, and this should be a 9. I thought I did something a little crazy there. 3 times a negative 3 gives you negative 9. I don't know why I said negative 3. Okay, so there's your 8x cubed minus 14x squared minus 27x minus 9. Okay, sorry about the error. Sometimes it happens. Okay, and it's nice if you catch it. And if you catch something that I don't catch, make sure you tell me in class. Okay, exercise 4. Consider the product of value. So again, this is just the such that. Find a trinomial that represents the product of the two binomials. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You have to make sure you interpret what they're asking. So if we wanted to evaluate this first, you could do in your calculator like this, such that x equals 4, and that would work. Okay, it will give you the result of 6. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Now, the trinomial represents a product of these two binomials. That's not a foreign question that you'll see on the Common Core exam. So we want a trinomial that represents the product of these two binomials. Okay, so here's my 2x minus 5. They don't give me a lot of space here. And then I have an x minus 2. So I have a 2x squared minus 5x minus 4x plus 10. So then I get a 2x squared minus 9x plus 10. Okay, this is a trinomial that represents the product, because this is a multiplication, of these two binomials. Okay, and the other stuff is just doing such that, which we've been working on. So I'm not overly concerned about that. Now, the next one, this can happen. Okay, you have 3 binomials. And just do 2 first, and then do the last one. So we have an x minus 2, x plus 4. So here we go with this one. X squared minus 2x, 4x minus 8. So I'm going to put it like this. X squared plus 2x minus 8. So that's just the x minus 2x plus 4. Okay? So now you have to multiply on the x minus 7. So you see how I'm doing this? Okay? Here and here, here. So we have an x cubed plus 2x squared minus 8x minus 7x squared minus 14x plus 56. Okay, so then we have an x cubed minus 5x squared, you know, those peanuts come together, minus 22x plus 56. Okay, there you go. Now the next one, letter B, it's, okay, for what three values will the cubic polynomial have a value of 0? So what we have, and I already have it written down, we want, let me get rid of this here. Where is it? Okay. Okay. So what we have here, okay, for what three values, what the cubic polynomials have a 0. So what happens here is you want to find where they will, if you plug values you plug in and you multiply and you get 0. So what will have to happen is, I'm going to change color for you, is we need to do the x minus 2 equals 0, x plus 4 equals 0, x minus 7 equals 0. Because if any one of these binomials equals 0, when you multiply the other two, it's going to be 0. Okay? So if x equals 2, if x equals negative 4, if x equals 7. If any of those three numbers occur, then you are going to have a 0 when you plug it in. And this is known as the zero product law. All right? Okay, very well. Any questions? Bring them to class.